so this is going to be a love reading for Taurus, July 2nd through July 9th. All right, let's see what comes up for you. Okay, you have getting to know each other. Okay, nice. All right, so you're getting to know somebody this week. Okay, of course you could be dating them. It could be a platonic friend. All right, but let's see where this goes. All right, I actually want to use this one. No, yeah. All right, so you're getting to know somebody this week. All right, could be the same person, could be multiple people, but let's see. So I hear like somebody is growing on you. They're warming up to you or you're warming up to them. All right, you guys are getting to know each other, okay? I feel like too, you're finding out what makes somebody tick, or you're finding out what this person likes, okay? So if something has been difficult or challenging in the past, you're starting to understand someone. You're starting to understand somebody's characters, their mood, their behavior patterns, their communication patterns, their love language, okay? So you're starting to understand the way that somebody works, okay, in a loving romantic relationship. All right, could be a Virgo. All right, let's see. The Ace of Cups. Okay, so it is somebody new. It's a water sign. All right, this is new love. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is a situation where you have to let go. Surrender, just let go, let it happen, let yourself fall. All right, I feel like you're falling in love. Yeah, I'm getting like with this person, you can let go. You can be completely comfortable. It could be a Pisces. Yeah, they're very compassionate. Yeah, I feel like till this person yields to you, they yield to your will, or they're very submissive. Yeah. All right, the Fool card, they don't like, this person enjoys their freedom though. I don't think this person is like doing anything shady, but this person likes to be free. They like to be alone. They like solitude. All right, they don't want any strings attached. But like somebody likes to be able to come and go as they please, okay? You have there you are, the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune and the Star. Yeah, so they're coming, wow, the Star and the Temperance. They're coming back around. You met them by chance. They're going to come back into your life. I'm getting this time they're more compromising, okay? They're more compassionate, they're more yielding, they're more open with you. I feel like somebody's going to share something with you, something very intimate. Yeah, somebody's going to let themselves go. They're going to let themselves fall. All right, someone realizes that they can trust you, they can be themselves around you. So I'm getting previously, it was like very hard for you and this person to communicate, to date, to be together. They were just very hard to talk to, but I'm getting this week somebody's like, okay, well, I want to compromise. I want to give you what you want. I want to understand you. I want to make the relationship better. What can I do to make it better? Or what can I do to make this better? What do you need from me? Okay, yeah, so someone's compromising. All right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Star card. So relationship is going to be restored. It's going to feel like new love. If it's not new love, the Ace of Cups usually is a new connection. All right, romantic right off the bat. So somebody's very romantic, seductive, and real sexy. All right. I'm also getting to somebody has a foot fetish. Somebody likes your feet, or somebody wants to see your feet. Like, let me see your feet. Or somebody likes to kiss toes, suck toes, or whatever. I feel like too, somebody gets drunk and they completely lose control of their inhibitions. They start kissing on you, or they start kissing your feet, or doing silly things. All right, but it's all good. What's the Ace of Cups? Yeah, so someone's going to loosen up, like finally. Like I feel like somebody had a stick up their ass, or someone's like real serious. They're going to loosen up this week, all right? Someone's like letting go. They're like, like, yeah, take a deep breath, like relax, chill out, okay? Could be another Taurus, and they could be very stubborn. The Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm getting a heart-to-heart conversation. So I feel like too, somebody got a new job, and so they have their confidence levels are back up. So yeah, so I'm getting like you're going to get to know the true person. Somebody just got hired somewhere, or someone just got a huge promotion or raise, and now they're like they're more relaxed, they're more comfortable, they're more laid back, okay? They're more open with you. Okay, yeah, the Five of Cups. Interesting. I feel like somebody misses you. They miss having conversations with you. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Yes, so you're having a conversation with this person about love, or you guys are just having a, you know, it's a conversation that you guys are having one-on-one, intimately. This could be through IG, FaceTime, or texting. Yeah, so I'm getting at the beginning of the week, okay, you have a conversation with them, and you guys are talking. Now, you may find out that they were dating somebody else while you guys were separated, or you may find out that they're dating somebody else right now, but I feel like it's not serious, or maybe it's a relationship that they're not really happy in with the Five of Cups coming out. So they may give you some bad news. Maybe they left work. They may say, yeah, you know, I left my job, right? Or I quit that job, or I'm not doing that anymore, or I don't want to do that anymore, or yeah. So I feel like you guys are talking about something. They may give you some bad news about something. Okay, Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like they were, okay. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you why they were being so difficult. They may tell you like, hey, look, I'm sleeping with a Sagittarius, or I slept with a Sagittarius, or I had like this sexual encounter with this Sagittarius or something like that. So they may tell you that, or they may tell you something else. Okay, so I feel like someone's going to come out of the closet to you, or like, yeah, someone's going to admit that they're gay, or that they tried it. Like, yeah, or maybe you just know intuitively that somebody is torn, or they had sex with an Aries or something like that, or they're going to reveal to you a secret about this Aries, or about a Sagittarius. I feel like they had sex with an Aries, or they had sex with a Sagittarius. They're going to tell you, or they were thinking about it. Whatever's going on, they're going to tell you the truth. Or like maybe they've been hiding a Sagittarius from you, someone that they work with. All right, what's the Ace of Swords? But they're going to tell you, I feel like you are forgiving, like whatever you tell them, if this is you, they're going to forgive you. Like, it's okay, it's cool, don't worry about it. Like, there's going to be forgiveness. What's the Ace of Swords? The Three of Wands. Okay, because you already knew that. Yeah, you already knew that they were sleeping with a Sagittarius or Aries, or you already knew that they have moved on. I'm getting like somebody who's foreign, African, Jamaican, Haitian from the Caribbean or the UK, or someone who is Arabic or Indian or something like that. So they were dealing with that person, and maybe one thing led to another. All right, so they're gonna, I feel like you guys are talking about that first and foremost, like, okay, what have you been doing? Or, you know, what's up, or something like that. What's the Eight of Cups? All right, so I'm also getting to, once you learn how somebody operates, you keep your distance. You're like, okay, well, that's cool, I forgive you, but I feel like you don't want to get close to them because you understand how somebody operates. They pretty much, so somebody is like very promiscuous, or like somebody is real quick to move on when you guys are separated, or I feel like this person is very forgiving. At the same time, they feel the need to protect themselves from you, or this is you. What's the Eight of Cups? The Judgment, yeah, and the Empress. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like you share something with someone like, yeah, you know, I slept with this Aries, or I slept with this foreigner, or whatever. They say, well, I met this Empress, and we've been talking. What's the Ten of Wands? Yeah, the situation kind of becomes difficult after that, because I feel like, yeah, you start playing hard to get, or they do. Whoever finds out that the other person was sleeping around or doing something, you know, or whatever, or as soon as you share something with them, They start playing hard to get. The Temperance, yeah. So somebody's like, okay, it's cool, I forgive you, but they actually don't. Somebody's still mad about that. So I feel like somebody's gonna play like tit for tat. Or you know this is what somebody does. You know that somebody claims to forgive you when they actually don't. They start to make your life hard. So it's almost like someone's like, yeah, just tell me the truth. You know, I like honesty. I'm very direct. Just tell me what's going on. You can share it with me. You're like, I don't know. We all know how you are, but I'm getting like you go out on a limb and you're honest with them. And they start being difficult, even though they say, oh, I forgive you, but as soon as you tell them the truth about something, they start acting different. Yeah, they keep the Queen of Wands because they're jealous, or they want to make you feel regretful. Yeah, so they're actually going to attack you. So yeah, tread lightly with this person. I feel like somebody lures you in by telling you like, oh, it's okay, you can be vulnerable with me, be direct, just be honest with me, tell me the truth. But as soon as you do, they attack you. Like, why would you do that? Why would you cheat on me? Or why would you sleep with them? Or why would you do that? You knew that we were still together, or blah, blah, blah. So they start attacking you. Yeah, the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card is coming up inverted. So I feel like someone is going to ghost you and then come back like the next day, or yeah, or like you tell somebody what's been going on, or you tell somebody like about yourself, what you like, what you don't like. This is my love language. And someone's like, yeah, I understand that. That's my love language too, but it's actually not. The moment that you tell them this, they start to attack you. Things start getting challenging and difficult, and then they ghost you. I'm getting as soon as somebody starts to attack you, as soon as the situation starts to get complicated, you go ghost. All right, yeah, somebody is like real over the top and extra, they overreact. You can't be honest with them. Even though they insist that you are, you can't be. Because somebody is real quick to attack you or attack your character or make you feel stupid about decisions that you've made when you're just trying to be honest and open. All right. Like I said, yeah, tread lightly, because I feel like as soon as somebody starts to attack you, as soon as shit starts getting weird, you go ghost because you don't want to deal with that shit. You just want to be honest with someone and open. I feel like you're just being honest with somebody. And they start attacking you or trying to make you feel bad. All right, one more card here. Yeah, it's almost like as soon as somebody knows that they have your, hold on, sorry. It's almost like somebody can't, yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah, so here's the thing. Somebody, as soon as somebody knows that you forgive them or that you're going to yield, you're going to compromise, I kind of feel like somebody can't really be nice for that long. They don't really want you to have what you want. It's almost like, okay, if this is like a new love or this is like a new cycle with this person, you may say, hey, when we weren't together, I was dating such and such, or I did this and that or whatever. Like, okay, that's cool. And they come back and say, well, I was dating this person and I did this and that, or something. Like they make the situation like more challenging than it is. Someone does not really want you to have what you want. Or somebody feels like you always get your way. Yeah, and then they blow up. They blow up at you. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like somebody likes to, like, they want to get back together just to break up with you again or just to attack you because you ghosted them. Like, someone's petty. I feel like too, all this person like thinks about is like sex or pleasure or yeah, they blow up. There's like this huge argument, or there's a breakup out of nowhere, and then you guys both go your separate ways. I feel like too, you share something with this person. Excuse me. You share, like, they share with you what they like, what they don't like. Okay, you do the same thing. And I feel like when you understand what somebody likes, you understand what they don't like, you try to be compromising. But they don't do that for you. They make a situation challenging for you while you make it easy for them. So you're kind of understanding how somebody works. Like, okay, well, I'm not gonna, they want to maintain control and the connection by not giving you what you want, but getting everything out of you. And if you don't give them what they want, they ghost you or they attack you, or they like break up with you, or they blow up, or they overreact. I feel like somebody gets upset when you don't get upset about their honesty. Like you can handle their truth, they can't handle yours. They can't, like, they can say, oh yeah, I was sleeping around, I slept with 10 people, like, okay, that's cool, I forgive you. But if you told them that, they would flip out. I thought someone's gonna flip out because you say, well, I was dating someone also, blah, blah, blah. And they make this huge deal about it. So you know how somebody is, so I'm getting like you're gonna like trying to skip that part, or what is the Fool card? Or you're just gonna keep your distance anyways. You don't wanna be, you don't want to get romantically involved, or you don't want the situation to be too serious this time. Like, man, let's just be friends. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you or whatever. Or I want to take it slow. Yeah, because somebody's real hateful and jealous, and they're real spiteful. Somebody does not know how to be in a relationship with another person. Like, somebody does not know how to compromise, but they expect you to, or they expect you to be very forgiving. So they're gonna rub somebody in your face. Yeah, so someone's gonna be like, well, yeah, I don't know. Somebody does hateful, spiteful things to get back at you when you're just being honest with them. Someone does not like honesty. Somebody is like over the top, they overreact, or they just do the most for no reason. But they want you to be honest. As soon as you're honest, they use your words against you, or they attack your character. Like, they really attack you real bad, like make you feel like shit or whatever, and then they come back and try to make you jealous by rubbing somebody in your face. Yeah, so you know how this person is. You know how somebody operates. You're like, yeah, I'm cool in the whole conversation. It's good to see you or whatever. You may completely avoid even telling them, because you already know how someone's going to react. You already know how somebody is. Somebody's real spiteful, hateful, jealous. All right. Okay, what's the Fool card? The Knight of Wands, like I just said, someone's real insecure. They can't handle your truth, or they can't handle you being free and single, but they're doing whatever they want to do. But they want you to be loyal and faithful to them because they're insecure. You're not, okay, or something like that. The Tower and the Hangman. You're going to see somebody's true colors. Yeah, but you're not overreacting. You're not reacting at all, because you know that someone's going to blow up and make a big deal out of something when it's really not. But I feel like somebody gets irritated when you don't get jealous about them somebody's trying to rub something in your face and you don't care. You're like, well, we're not together, or this is not a relationship. We're just getting to know each other, or we're just friends. That irritates someone when you don't get mad like that. They really get irritated and they blow up. They make a huge scene. What's the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands? Yeah, somebody has animosity towards you, period. They will never forgive you. They never get over anything. Like, they always say, I forgive you. Okay, I'm gonna let it go, but they never actually do. They hold on to everything, and just like it builds up and they stay mad about it. I feel like somebody looks for reasons to be mad at you. They look for reasons to hold a grudge. Like, they bring up the past, or somebody may say, well, I was sleeping with this person. Like, well, I wasn't doing anything. I was, I'm then you did last month, and try to make you feel guilty about it now because they feel guilty about their actions, but they just want a reason to attack you. Just like somebody likes to attack you, they like to be mad at you, they like drama. What's the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands? But I feel like somebody just feels very insecure, like they don't really have a lot of confidence. Yeah, and you have the Emperor card, yeah, because of what you do for work. I feel like you're very calm, cool, and collected. I'm also getting to you're very vulnerable, like somebody can't be vulnerable, but you can. Maybe somebody envies your vulnerability, or somebody envies the fact that you can be open, or people are open with you. Yeah, so this could be like a situation where somebody's just a friend, like it's just someone that you talk to, like we're just friends. But someone's like, well, why is your friend telling you all their business, or why is your friend always at your house, or why are you always talking to them? It's because people can be open and vulnerable with you without you. I don't know. I feel like you don't push yourself on people. You take your time. You're not eager to have sex. You're not eager to be intimate. You're just not eager to be like I don't know. You're not eager to you're not eager for the like human contact part. I feel like somebody envies that people can be open with you and vulnerable without you taking advantage of them, because that's what they do. When you're open with them, they take advantage of your vulnerability, or they make you feel bad about it, or they use everything you say against you, everything. But they can be totally vulnerable with you though. They can tell you everything, anything, and you keep their secrets. Like you're compassionate, but this person, you cannot trust them. You're gonna learn that. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, yeah. This person will tell your secrets in a heartbeat. They will also make you feel embarrassed about anything that you're lacking. If you lost your job, if you lost your home, if you lost somebody in your life, if you lost money, if you're not doing so well emotionally, they will make you feel so guilty about that. All right, but you never do that to them. Like they can tell you about anything going on in their life, and you sit and you listen, but they can't do that for you. They just can't. Somebody is like like a warmonger, or somebody's really insecure. I don't know how that plays into the vulnerability thing. But I feel like too, somebody is understanding why they don't have you. They're envious because somebody knows how vulnerable they could be with you. Okay, how do I want to say this? Somebody knows how you are. They know how you are in a relationship, and that's why they are scared of you moving on, because they know that you can be trusted. People can be vulnerable with you. People can share their secrets with you, and you can I don't know how to explain. But like somebody knows how you treated them, and they don't want anybody else to have you in a relationship, even though they don't deserve you. There's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like very sweet and attentive. Like the Queen of Pentacles is like that, that housewife energy to me. Somebody who pays attention to details, someone who's sweet, kind, and honest, and giving, and generous, and someone who listens. All right, Taurus. All right. But I feel like somebody takes advantage of your kindness or your vulnerability. You're going to learn that you can't really trust somebody like with your secrets, with anything. All right, you cannot be vulnerable with them no matter what they say, no matter how much they insist that you be honest and direct. They're going to, I feel like somebody like, they hold on to things they can bring up later to have an argument about, or somebody uses like your honesty to win arguments. All right, I'm not really sure what you would call this, but I feel like somebody's just like, they're mad, they're bitter. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Or like somebody's real jealous and you're not, or like, man, it's okay, it's fine. All right. Five of Swords, yeah, Five of Swords, yeah, they're gonna rub a relationship in your face, they're gonna rub money in your face. If you're doing bad right now, if you're struggling, they're gonna say, well, my other friend is so rich, they have a great job, and they're this and they're that, maybe one day you'll get there. Or like, this is what this person does. They do it to make you feel insecure because, I don't know. Now, somebody could be envious of your money or your position, and they always find ways to belittle you. Yeah, somebody, maybe somebody feels like you're arrogant, or you're a narcissist, or you're selfish. So every chance they get, they try to belittle you or what you do for work. Or they try to belittle the money that you have. Or they try to make you feel guilty or something like that when you're not doing anything. I just feel like somebody is jealous, somebody is envious of the fact that other people come to you with their problems. Other people come to you and they're open. Other people trust you, all right? Other people are attracted to you. But they want to make you feel like you're not attractive or you're soft because people can't come to them with their problems. People can't trust them, or people don't trust them. Okay, what is the Wheel of Fortune? All right, so at the end of the week, everything shifts. I feel like someone does not see their own behavior. Like someone, they can't see it. They can't see how they treat people. And they never truly move on. What is the Wheel of Fortune? The Star, but everything shifts. So this is how somebody is at the beginning of the week, or this is how they were. So, okay, the Wheel of Fortune in the Star, the King of Wands, and then the Page of Cups. All right, the Queen of Pentacles, there you are again. Yeah, so at the end of the week, everything shifts. So you could be dealing with like multiple people who are doing this to you, Tauran. Like people just take you for granted, or they take advantage of your vulnerability, or they take advantage of you because you are vulnerable, or because you are forgiving. But those same people don't want to see you be with somebody in a real relationship because they know that you are a catch. All right. So it's like it's a catch-22 because you can't share your secrets with anyone, but everybody shares their secrets with you. If you share your secrets, they are exposed. You're humiliated. But everybody, if you were to do that, you will be outcasted. But it's envy though. You're moving on. I feel like you're going to see somebody's true colors here. You're going to see the situation for what it is truly. You're moving on. Yeah. I'm getting like you're moving on with this Leo. You're going to meet a Leo by chance. The universe is helping you move away from a very abusive situation. You're going to see the abuse. You're going to see why it's abusive. Yeah, so you're going to meet a Leo, you're going to meet an Aquarian or a Leo by chance. All right, what's this? Yeah, because I feel like you deserve like loyalty. You're not getting that at all. With, I don't know, it could be a Sagittarius. You're not getting that, period. You can't be vulnerable with them. You can't trust anyone. Or you can't trust this person. Like you can't tell them anything. You cannot be honest at all. Or they use it against you, everything you say. But they want the truth or they want honesty, but they cannot take that. They can't take it. It hurts their ego. All right, but you deserve someone who's going to listen to you and be vulnerable with you, and you could be vulnerable with them, someone who's going to be genuinely loyal to you. All right, so you're going to meet, it could be either an Aquarius or a Leo. It could be anybody really. All right. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. You're going to meet somebody new towards the end of the year, and then something ends. An abusive relationship is over. All right. Yeah, the Death card. Everything changes. Okay. It could be a Scorpio also. But yeah, you're going to be able to move on and end this abuse. So you could be actually relocating. Somebody could be saving you, or you could be going to stay with someone because this is like very abusive. I feel like somebody has an anger problem, like they can't control their anger, or like somebody is like hypersensitive. You can't say anything. Like somebody is offended by everything that you say, even when it's just honest, or like somebody's always accusing you of doing something when you're not doing anything. So you're moving on. You're gonna meet somebody new, and this relationship ends. You may end up like moving to another state or whatever, or somebody comes to live with you. Yeah, so you're able, all right, so getting to know, let's see. I feel like too, you're trying to get to know someone, but there's always somebody interfering because they're mad. Or like you're trying to move on, but there's like all these people, like, I don't know, watching, or they're angry because you're being nice to someone or whatever. All right. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Yeah, you're going to meet a friend. Someone's going to help you out of a bad situation, out of an abusive situation. Yeah. So somebody, I'm getting an Aquarian, or somebody has been watching you go through this, like somebody knows that you deserve better. They have been watching you be abused or used or like manipulated, taken for granted by this person. They're going to set something up. You may meet this person at the coffee shop or while you're traveling. Or they may give you some information that helps you escape a bad situation. Yeah, so someone's going to help you. Your faith is going to be restored in love. I know that sounds very cliche, but it is. Okay. Then you have ascending. Yeah, you're going to move on from this. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yeah, so the universe, you're going to be able to escape. I'm going to pull one of these. It may not relate. Well, let's see. I feel like too, someone's like, hey, stop yelling at me, talk soft. When you talk soft, they get offended by that too. It's just like no pleasing this person. I just like somebody likes to abuse you because you are gentle, all right? They like to take their anger out on you. Everything is your fault. You're always apologizing. Even when somebody says, hey, be honest with me, tell me the truth, or just, give it to me straight. When you do that, you're attacked. Like everything is used against you. Even the things that you do in your personal life, it's like used against you. It's like, okay, well, this is like a situation where you can't even, like maybe you like to drink coffee or latte. Someone's like, why are you drinking a latte? Like, it's like that. Like somebody attacks everything that you do. You're always under attack for no reason. All right, because you are a gentle person. All right. You have, will you marry me? Wow, interesting. And you have conversation. Yeah, so, okay, so the universe is preparing you for a union with this star. So you're moving on from whatever the challenging situation was with this individual. You're moving on to be in a relationship with the star card or with this Leo. Yeah, someone's going to offer you a way out, or yeah, someone's like, yeah. Okay. Someone's going to like heal you. They're going to heal your love life, or somebody wants you to be motivated and like faithful and happy. So by the end of the week, the abuse is over. You're done. It's over. The cycle is complete. You're moving on to marriage. Now, it doesn't have to be actual marriage, but I'm getting a long-term committed relationship where you're going to be happy. Yeah. So the getting to know each other starts at the end of the week. So that's what this is. You're getting to know somebody new. And I feel like the person that you were dealing with, they know that you're moving on, and they're really mad about it. So they may come back in just to attack you one last time, make you feel guilty, make you feel like shit, dog you, All right, because they know that you're moving on with somebody else. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.